What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Expanded Thursday, and today we're going to have a Solgaleo Bronzong deck. Now, just a little warning, you're going to notice straight away we don't have any stadium cards in here, and at the end of the video, I realized this, and I actually edited the deck some and do put stadium cards in this list. So that's the first thing to note. No stadium cards in the list. We figured out that during the game that you see during the video, but today we're going over the new Solgaleo. I guess Solgaleo. I think it's Solgaleo. As I'm gonna call it, Solgaleo. It looks like Solgaleo. Galeo, you know. But this is what we're going to use today. This guy, 250 HP, a lot of HP for sure. And it has a really good ability, Ultra Road. Once during your turn, before you attack, it may switch your act Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Doesn't have to be Solgaleo. Doesn't it can be whoever, which is like broken. It's kind of like Keldeo Russian, but you're missing the middleman. Like you don't have to Keldeo anymore. You just switch out, which is really good. The only thing is, I mean, the cool thing is you have two Solgaleos. You can do it twice. If you have one, then it's kind of hard. You're going to notice we don't play any flow stones or switches in this deck, but that's fine. Once you get that two Solgaleos, you're good. You just switch between them and you're whatever. So our attacker is going to be Sun, Steel, Strike. It does 230. That knocks out pretty much everything but other Solgaleos and Lanalas and Groudons and Kyogres. But who cares? We're doing 230 HP. We are taking names for sure. And he has a really, really good GX. Soul Burst GX. Search your deck for up to 5 energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like. Then shuffle your deck. So the point of the deck is like turn 2 Solgaleo, then Soul Burst, put energies everywhere, and then turn 2 or turn 3, start using Sunshield Strike and just take knockouts over and over again. Now, little known fact, I didn't know Solgaleo wasn't a basic until, I don't know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago, whenever Sun and Moon was released. Because I don't really play. I have Sun and Moon. I have both of them. I just haven't really played them, unfortunately. But he evolves from Cosmog, which is that little thing that Lily has, or whatever her name is, has in her bag. It has Dusk Gathering, draw a card, I guess, real bad. Teleport, switches one of your bench. Cosmoem. This is one. These Sun and Moon names are so hard to say. But we're playing a 4-2-4 line. This is so you can manually evolve. If you're playing against an item locker deck, you can just manually evolve it, so just in case you can't use Rare Candy. And of course, we're playing Bronzong. Bronzong has Metal Links. That's how we're going to introduce back onto Solgaleo. I don't think I went over this, but Solgaleo, you discard all energy from this Pokemon. And with Bronzong, you Metal Links, put them back on, you're good to go. Especially if you can just like Ultra Road, just switch them out. Especially with 2 Solgaleos, you're good to go. So that's really cool. We play one Bronzong with Metal Fortress for like Trevenant and other stuff. Prevent all effects of your opponent's attacks, including damage done to your bench Pokemon. That's really neat. If you're worried about Trevenant, you have that Bronzong. We also play this Bronzor with the 3 retreat because this guy, not that guy, but this guy and this guy all have 3 retreat, which goes well with Heavy Ball. Heavy Ball, you search Pokemon with 3 or more retreat, put it in your hand, and you're good to go. So this gets like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different Pokemon. Bronzong Break doesn't have any retreat cost, but 5 different Pokemon, which is why Heavy Ball is in this deck. It's really, really good. And we also play the one Bronzong Break with the Metal Rain. Discard as many metal energies. Maybe turn my head sideways so I can read it. I still don't know why they don't flip the card sideways. Alright, discard as many metal energies attached to this Pokemon as you like. You may choose. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna break it down. That's what you do. For each metal energy you discard off Bronzong Break, you put 30 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon anywhere. Active bench, if you have 5 damage or 5 energies, you can put 5 or 150, or I guess 30 damage on 5 different Pokemon. Or you put 150 on one Pokemon. It's really cool attack. It can sneak some knockouts late game if needed. And you'll see that during the video as well, which is pretty good. 2 Shaymin, like always, to help set up. 21 Pokemon, that is a lot, but hey, we're going to make it work. 1 Compressor, discard 3 Pokemon to your deck. 1 Computer Search for consistency. 4 Rare Candy to evolve into Solgaleo ASAP. 4 Ultra Ball, this is really good overall. And that's going to be, 4 via Seeker, and that's all our item cards. Or, yeah, item cards. So next up, supporter cards. 1 AC. This is just pick a Pokemon out of your hand, or out of the field. Because, like, in my head, what I was thinking of doing is, like, let's say Solgaleo is, like, really hurt, but you have a Cosmoem and like another Solgaleo, you can AZ up the Solgaleo and then put it back down on this guy, and you're good to go. In hindsight, I'd probably play a max potion. Actually, in hindsight, you'll see it late in the video what I actually turned the AZ into. One Colress, which is really good because you have a full bench. One Karen. We don't play Super Rod, instead I play Karen, and Karen's going to help us out against Night March because Karen shuffles all Pokemon from the discard pile back into the deck on both sides of the field. So against Night March or Vest Queen, you can just shuffle the Pokemon back into the deck. And Solgaleo has 250 HP plus Psychic Resistance, so it's really good against a Night March because you have the Psychic Resistance, so they have to attack with Joltik, which is really cool. And that's why we play Karen. We could play Super Rod instead, but I want to answer to the Night March. 1 Lysandre, 3N, 4 Sycamore, 1 Xerosic to discard a special energy tool on the field. This is going to help us out against like special energy decks, like maybe like Sidestone or something. Maybe if you're scared of Garbodor, even though Garbodor's not really big anymore, so like Xerosic's pretty much not needed for the tool. It's needed more for the discard special energies like Sidestone, DCs. 10 energies overall. I only have 4 of these. They only unlock me 4 golden ones for some reason. Kind of need more of these because these cards are beautiful, and I really want to play max rarity of these metal energies. But there you go. There's the Solgaleo Bronzong deck. It's a very straightforward concept. You just like Soul Burst, and you start Sunsteel Strike. You switch between Solgaleos, use Bronzong, not this Bronzong to Metal Link's energies back into Solgaleo, and you just keep doing this, and eventually just win the game because you have 250 HP and you're doing 230 damage for 3 energies, which is broken. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and guys, make sure if you're a fan of Fan Friday, make sure you go vote for the favorite deck you want to win because tomorrow's Fan Friday, and of course I get the results from our Facebook page, so make sure you go follow the Facebook page and go like your favorite deck recommended. Well guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and let's see the deck in action. Alright guys, so what I guess Chessman64 playing is Steel, Metal, and a Colors deck, which could be like a straight Evental with the Jirachi in there, or consistency reasons. So with Lost Coin Flip will be going second, which is not good. I mean, we have to like evolve so many Pokemon. Alright, so we'll press done. Ooh, look at that shiny metal energy. Alright, so they're going to put a Pokemon down. And we'll press done. Let's see, they know we're playing Solgaleo. They know we're playing Solgaleo. They have seen it. Alright, so we got a Bronzor. We can Heavy Ball for another Bronzor. Maybe end. We'll probably end most likely. Unless we top deck an Ultra Ball, then we'll grab a Net. I can't remember what Solgaleo's first stage is. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I didn't even know Solgaleo had a... I didn't even know Solgaleo was like a stage 2 until like TCG started, because I never played the VGC. Alright, so Evental in the Axe Spot, Dark Energy. Ultra Ball, gonna discard 2 cards from their hand. Discard the Dark and a Juniper. Hey man, that's not a Sycamore. What are you doing? Darkrai coming down, so it's gonna be a Speed Darkrai deck. Can Speed Darkrai take down our Solgaleo? Solgaleo. Alright, so both get 6 new cards. Let's see, what do we find? There's, okay, hey, there we go. Oh, our hand's bad. No, our hand is bad. So Dark Patch to the Darkrai. No, what do you do in our hand? Okay, Eevee. Okay, so they're playing Umbreon, and there's, okay, so put down this guy, Metal Energy. Pass. Now next time we could Rare Candy to Solgaleo, then use like Soul Burst and be good to go, put 5 energies, and we start the party. So a Fright Knight coming out, don't care about Fright Knight, Dark Energy Darkrai. Just don't end us. Never not want to be end, but today is the day. Seeker, no! Okay, oh goodness, sorry, I got so scared. So see Juniper, discard in their hand, draw 70 cards. Now, can they do 250? So that's a big question. Can they do 250? I don't know. Max looks there. Okay, not going to find anything. Right now they're doing 20, 40, 60, 80. There is a Dark Patch. Why would you Dark Patch unless you're an Ultra Ball? Why would you Dark Patch right there? Like, you're going to test with Dark Energy anyway. That's just a waste of Dark Patch. So we found a Lysandre. So we're going to Rare Candy into Solgaleo. Okay. This is all we really need. Well, Bronzong. I'm gonna Lysandre to Eevee, get it stuck on the Axe Spot. Okay. And he will go for the Ultra Road. Yep, choosing this guy to become our active. And we will go for the Soul Burst GX. Alright, so there we go. 1, 2, 1. Okay. 2. Okay. Discard all energy from this Pokemon. So we put on the Bronzong. How many times have we attached? Is there a third time? Is there a fifth time? Oh my goodness, how many times? How many times will this... Okay, just keep on going, guys. Don't worry, it'll stop eventually. Alright, so in our opponent's turn. Alright, both these guys are ready to go. Oh, I wish we had more Bronzongs down. That'd be pretty good. We need to get the Solgaleo out. But hey, next turn we can Lysandre and bring the Darkrai up and take a knockout. Okay. So via Seeker 4 in. Please. You're the man, opponent. You are the man. You're the bomb.com. Thank you, sir. Alright, so both get new hands of 6. Alright. Alright, there's another Cosmog. And a Sycamore. I don't know if I want a Sycamore's handling. Okay, I mean, we'll probably will Sycamore the handling so we can find more Bronzors. We play Karen, so we get back these Solgaleos. Okay. Alright, so we might see a turn 3 Sunsteel Strike to knock out poor little Eevee. Alright, so DC to the Fright Knight, okay. And a pass onto our turn. Alright, so we're... Oh, top deck Colress like a boss. Alright, come on, Bronzors. Come on, baby. Or not. Well, Ultra Ball, my goodness. I mean, it doesn't matter. We're discarding Computer Search either way, which is very unfortunate. So discard 1 and 2 to grab a Bronzor, because that's what we really need right now. Okay. Alright, so grab Bronzor, we'll put that guy down. And do we take a knockout right now, or do we just wait? Because we could Sunsteel Strike, knock out the active, whatever. Do we do it or not? I think I'm just gonna pass right now, because like the most he could do is like Pitch Black Spirit. I don't really care about Pitch Black Spirit. It's not really that like concerning to me, because he does like what 60 and that's it. So Dark Energy active. Will we see Umbreon? So Energy Evolution. Will we see Umbreon come down? Ooh, if he Umbreons, what he could do is use Dark Call, discard 2 energy off this guy. Yeah. Alright, so will we see a Dark Claw, but can we top deck a Rare Candy? That could be, I mean, top deck Rare Candy would be like the most optimal thing. So Ultra Ball discards a Lysandre Delinquent, okay. To grab a Jirachi. Ooh, baby, what's he Jirachi for? So Stardust, okay. Grab a Juniper, maybe? Or Colress? Colress can give him 7, that seems pretty nice. This is like a really good, like, this is like a super competitive, like, expanded match. Alright, so there's a Colress. Alright, so we're actually having a really interesting match for sure. So Colress, okay. I'm gonna get 70 cards, but can we top deck an Ultra Ball? If we do, oh my goodness, that'd be great. Alright, so Darkrai and Max Elixir. Alright, so he can attack, like, Fright Knight if he wants to. With Darkrai, he can use Dark Claw if he wants to do that. He has all the options. He says Darkrai, give him for your treat. Right now he's in 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. So not enough for a knockout. If he does swing with this Darkrai, we're knocking it out. Ooh, the other Darkrai coming down, which has a double sleep flip, okay. And Strafe, actually, for 30. And who is... Okay, send it to Evital. I'm fine with this play. There's a Xerosic. I'm just going to end and give us both new hands of 6, okay. Alright. So, we'll put down this guy. Bronzong. Alright. I'm going to Metal Energy this guy. And I'm going to Sunsteel Strike for the knockout. Discarding all the energy off this guy, but that's fine. We go down to 5 prize cards. We could get another Solgaleo up next turn, which is really good. We go down to 5 prize cards. We find a Heavy Ball. Hey, there's our Solgaleo that we need. Alright, so we can start switching between 2 Solgaleos. So, Darkrai coming up onto our opponent's turn. Can he take a knockout? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. No way. What he could do is knock out Bronzong, and that would be very unfortunate. Dark Energy, Dark Patch. Okay. Huh. This is not good if he hits his bench Bronzong for 30. Wait, how many is he down 3 Dark Patches? He is. Okay. So, Ultra Ball 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, he's doing 160 right now, which still nowhere near close to 220. There's a Darkrai. I don't care about that really. Okay. Alright, so VS Seeker for Colress, gonna get 8 new cards, okay. Alright, he has 9 cards left in his deck. He might actually deck out before he does anything, but that's fine with me. Solgaleo, he is taking names right now. We're gonna head ball for another Solgaleo, double Metal Links, take a knockout. Okay, so that's good. Alright, so fighting free belt to the act. You think that's gonna matter? You think that's gonna matter? 220, we hit for 230. Come on now. Alright. Oh, does he take a knockout now? That'd be really cool. So Darkrai gets a free belt, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. No way, Jose, you're taking a knockout this turn. Okay. Let's see, what does he do here? Probably just Dark Pulses for a ton of damage. Not enough for a knockout. Then we can Heavy Ball for Solgaleo, Metal Energy, Metal Links, Ultra Road to the active. Parallel City put us down to 3. That's fine. Okay. Just realized we don't have any Stadium cards in this deck. That's really bad. Alright, so we probably need a Stadium card in this deck. Alright, so there's a Bronzor. We'll Heavy Ball. For Solgaleo. Okay, yeah, we definitely should have some kind of Stadium in here. That's definitely my fault. This is what happens when you build a new deck. You don't realize stuff. So we'll Metal Links. Okay. To this guy. We will Ultra Road, switch, choose a bench Pokemon. We're choosing this guy, okay. We will attach to the active Metal Links to this guy. And now we keep swapping out between Solgaleos, alright? So put that down. Compressor, we're going to discard 3 cards out of our deck like we don't need. Like we probably don't need another Solgaleo. Discard a Karen. Alright, because that's a pretty useless card. We'll discard AZ and Xerosic. Yeah, because everything else is like somewhat useful. So I'm gonna discard these 3, and I am going to Sunshield Strike for 230, knock out the active. All right, so there we go. All right, he can't even like use like Shadow Bolt to knock out the bench Solgaleo. So get 3 prize cards. There's a Cosmog and a VS Seeker. Okay. The only downside is we have Paralyticity stuck on our side forever because we don't play any Disruption. All right, so all right. So Umbreon coming up. What we can do next turn is double Metal Links to the bench Solgaleo. So then this guy, okay. Like this guy doesn't even get knocked down to 2 turns either way. So we're so good right now. DC to the Darkrai, I don't care about that really. Lysandre, bringing up the, okay, so he's gonna take a knock on this guy. But that's fine. He's gonna shut up for the knockout, whatever. As long as we find energy, we should be able to win this game. So he's gonna have 4 prize cards, okay. We'll send up Bronzong. Alright, so on our turn, we will put down Bronzor or put down Bronzong. It's so weird with only 3 bench. We'll put down Bronzor and VS Seeker for Colress, because I expect that the Solgaleo is going to go all the way. Well, Colress going to get 7 new cards, okay. And we don't have a knockout, unfortunately. Alright, so let's see. If we Metal Links, we could do 3, 6, 9, 12 to knock out Jirachi. Oh, we actually could just knock out the Jirachi right now. Alright, so what we'll do is Metal Links to the Solgaleo. Okay. Well, Metal Links to Solgaleo. Alright. We will put down, we'll use Ultra Road, send the Bronzong to the act spot. Put down the Bronzong Break. And we'll hit the Jirachi for the knockout. We'll Metal Rain, discard 3 energy, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And we will hit Jirachi for the knockout, going down to 1 prize card. Alright, 3, 6, and 9. And there we go, that's pretty good. Oh yeah, Metal Rain's so good. Oh my goodness. Alright, so Metal Rain, go down to 1 prize card. Knocking out the Jirachi on the bench. We get a Metal and a Shaymin. Onto our opponent's turn, they're going to draw a card. And let's see what's going to happen, guys. It seems like Solgaleo will take down this like Darkrai deck. Like I said, this is a real like competitive deck. Darkrai is so spooky too with the Pistol Flip or Pistol Sleep. But here we go, guys. What will our opponent do? I mean, there's a Super Rod going to shove some Pokemon back into the deck. But as long as we Metal Links once and use Ultra Road, we take a knockout and win this game. There's pretty much nothing that could stop us from doing this. I mean, unless he hacks. And then hacks is only 1 turn. I don't care about this. He has to constantly hacks for like forever. Basically forever. Now, can he knock out this bench Solgaleo? No, there's pretty much no way. He's played all of his dark patches pretty much as a max look, so I don't care about that. It puts a dark into this Darkrai. I mean, if he goes for Abyssal Sleep, who cares? We can still Vict Ultra Road, which is great. Unless he Lysandre plus Ultra Road, I mean, Lysandre plus Abyssal Sleep, that could be the worst spot to put us in. And there's victory. And there we go, guys. There is the Solgaleo Bronzong deck. This deck is really strong. Let's look at it one more time. Let's edit the deck and let's find out what stadium cards we need in here. Institute Cosmoem needed. I don't know. I do like him a lot just to mainly evolve. You could maybe cut a Bronzong and a Bronzor for 2 stadium cards, but I really like drawn to these. Let's see. So what you could do is cut the AZ. That's probably useless. You could probably cut the Xerosic. Yeah. You can probably cut Xerosic. Karen's probably needed still. I mean, 2 stadium cards, that should be fine. A lot of people don't play with Perilous City in their decks. I mean, these filters. We'll go to stadium cards real quick. Where they have stadiums, we'll press foil only. Okay, so that way we don't see duplicates. I mean, there's a lot you could choose from. Not too much. That's not pretty good. Okay, all right, let's look through Battle City. Yeah, maybe Battle City Champions Festival. You can play Champions Festival if you want to. Heal 10 from all your Pokemon. That could be really funny. Faded Town, not really needed because we take knockouts regardless. This is why I did include a stadium there first, because there's really no good stadium. Now, you could play your own Perilous City, but then if your opponent puts down a Perilous City first, then you really can't counter it. Reverse Valley is not too bad because you take that minus 10 every time. Dark does increase by 10, but then you like minus 10, so it's like really just negating itself, so that doesn't really matter too much. How is this legal? This legal card is not legal. Pretty sure. What is it? I don't know. Skyfield Bridge. Skyfield's probably the best option. I'm not gonna lie to you. Skyfield's probably the best option. So you could put down the. Oh no, Tropical Beach is actually probably the better one. Because if you put Tropical Beach in the deck, because you're not attacking turn 1, you're not attacking to turn 2 or 3. So if you can cut one more card, I would definitely cut probably a Heavy Ball for a 3rd Tropical Beach, and that's probably the better way to do this deck. Because with Tropical Beach, you can play the Tropical Beach turn 1 and your turn and draw 7 cards. This is fine. This is great. So if I don't play this deck again, this is the changes I would make. Like I said, I did forget to put a stadium card in there. I do apologize. That just happens when you're building new decks. But I think this list is actually good. Now, you are like 100% gonna struggle against Sidestone and Trevenant. This deck is not gonna like do super well competitive. You do play the 4/2/4 Solgaleo, so you can like eventually like get out of Sidestone lock and like slowly get out of there. But it's going to be really hard for sure. Trevenant, at least we do have the Metal Fortress, but even then, it's going to be a hard matchup. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something new about Solgaleo, how it's really cool, how you can switch out your Pokemon in any way you want to. Once you have 2 Solgaleos, you can start using double Ultra Road, which is really nice. The Bronzong, we saw GX, we saw Soul Burst. It's a really good deck. I think it's, like, if Item Locking wasn't so big, definitely a super competitive deck for sure. Now, you could play a Guillotine in here as well to shut down Trevenant even more, but probably doesn't matter in hindsight for real, because once Trevenant comes down, you have to find the Guillotine, and that's going to be a problem by itself. And then they probably play like Silent Lab, and things become weird. But guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something new about Solgaleo. I know I did. A lot of fun for sure. Really fun to use this deck. But hope you have a great day. Alrighty. Bye. Alright guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.